From the new trailer for the Irregular at Magic High School to everything that you need to know about the anime export ban, I'm your host, AnimeSam, and this is AniNews. And it follows their adventures from there. This film is going to be called The Girl Who Calls the Stars and is set to release on June 17th, and I'm so hyped for this!
教えてくれ。これからどうした？
助けてほしいです。
Mahouka高校の劣等生、星を呼ぶ少女。
お兄様。
わかった。なんとかしよう。
Alright, next up is the second installment of the ONA series for Shingeki no Boma Genesis, the short story. This is actually the full episode, and it follows the adventures of Favaro and Kaiser between the first and second seasons. So to watch the full 8-minute video, the link is in the description, along with everything else that I talk about today. Now moving on, last week I had mentioned a show called Koi to Uso, or in English, Love and Lies. But yesterday we got a PV for this show, so this being the anime adaptation of the high school drama romance of the same name. And the show takes place in a slightly futuristic Japan, where once you turn 16, you are assigned a marriage by the government. Everyone believes that the government will find them a compatible person, but in this world, love is strictly forbidden. So this is set to start airing in the upcoming summer season. Our next preview is for the upcoming original anime by Studio Sans again, ID-0. This is another sci-fi mecha anime where robots that operate in extreme environments are called eye machines. The show follows an academy student by the name of Maya Mikuri who gets involved in an accident with pirates while operating an eye machine and ends up becoming their crew member. This show is set to air this upcoming spring season, so check that out if you want. Finally, I have for you a trailer from the newest character in the 7 Deadly Sins. And no, not the Netflix one, a different one. So this trailer, in the style of a music video, showcases the newly announced character Astaroth, who represents the demon of melancholy. I honestly didn't know what the show was about, but I don't think I really care after looking at some of the character designs. So yeah, it's set to air in the spring season, and mark your calendars if you want to see a show with a good plot, right? Alright, now moving on to the announcements. I really liked my style last time where I just did a bunch of one-liners for each announcement, so I think I'm going to keep doing that. Now starting off with one of our big ones for today, we just got word that a feature film for Bungo Stray Dogs is in the works, but since the project just got started, it may be more likely to expect a season 3 before the film. Fate's Day Night Heaven's Feel got its official release date and it's scheduled to open in Japanese theaters on September 30th of this year. We were treated to a nice visual of Guts in his Berserker armor for the upcoming second season of Berserk. We got a key visual for a new show called Cinderella Girls Gekijo, as well as another key visual for the new Yu-Gi-Oh series VRAINS. A website was recently released for a new show called Love Kome, We Love Rice, and it had this visual as well. And finally, a new TV anime called Vatican Kiseki Chosuken was recently announced as well. And now to wrap up today's episode with a little news from the anime industry. I'm sure you've already heard of the anime export ban by now, but if not, here's a quick summary for you. Avex Pictures, the publisher and producers of very popular anime titles such as Yuri on Ice, Assassination Classroom, Noragami, Fairy Tail, and Trinity 7, they're restricting exports of all Blu-ray, DVD, and CD titles. So this basically means that in accordance with this restriction, these titles will become unavailable for shipment outside of Japan. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, why Sam, why are they doing this? But I'm going to refrain from inputting my opinion here because there's a person who did a much better job at explaining it than I have, and he will count as my featured video for today. So, a YouTuber by the name of Gajin Goomba pretty much summarizes what happened and goes through the reasons as to why this could have happened and what it means to the industry and for us in pretty good detail. So, if you want to know more on this situation, then go check out his video because it's pretty informative. Also, let me know what you think of this export ban in the comments below. I'm curious to see what your opinions are on Avex's decision to blockade all of their products. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for today's episode of AniNews. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you want to see more of this type of anime news content, then you already know what to do. So until next time, ciao!